Hey everybody. So last night I was talking to my friend Lisa, and she said something that really, hit me hard, good, in a good way. And she was talking about, or I was talking about a particular feeling that I had, and she said, she used the phrase, honor that emotion. And that's actually something that that I think is something that sometimes all of us kind of forget, what does it mean to honor an emotion? It's something very simple to overlook. And basically what that means is that sometimes you have a particular feeling about something, and you tell somebody else, and they tell you, well, you should be feeling like so-and-so. I'll give you a real example, sorry. I used to go to the gym, and I used to feel uncomfortable. I was 300 pounds at one point, and the emotion that I would have was I get into a gym, there would be women all around, and I used to feel bad about how I looked, bad about how I felt. And so, I tell some people about that, and they said, well, you shouldn't feel that way. I'm sure people aren't looking at you and saying, oh, he's overweight and ugly or whatever. And, in the conversation that I had with Lisa yesterday, I was saying, I kind of discovered something important, which was that even if it's not the direct feeling unattractive when you're on a treadmill and doing your thing, it's also the little things like maybe, somebody that you liked, she looks at the other guy that's all fit on the other side and you're invisible. So it doesn't even have to be about, hey, you feel like you're overweight and unattractive. So it was a feeling. And, so when people would tell me, hey, you shouldn't feel that way, these days, in my current mindset, which is strong, I do not bury that emotion. I don't listen to people who tell me, hey, you shouldn't feel that way. No, if you feel that way, great, fine, fantastic. I'm going to take that emotion and I'm going to say, why am I feeling that way? Why am I feeling bad? I'm going to honor that emotion. That's the key phrase that we're talking about here. Honor the emotion. And honoring the emotion means that it doesn't matter why. Has absolutely, there is no why. You just felt it. It's an emotion, and it needs room to breathe. You got to honor that emotion. You've got to allow it to live inside you. You've got to acknowledge that it's there, and then you can do something about it because you now know where it came from. You now know that it's out in the open, and now that emotion can't hide from you. Now you can do something about it. That's the key. If you really want to do something about it, the very first thing for any problem that you have, and I don't care what the problem is, it's acknowledging that problem is there. So I thought, thank you, Lisa, that's an incredible, I think, that's an incredible phrase, honor the emotion. And I actually heard someone else say this before, and I'm not going to name her here because that might get me in trouble. But I want to thank everybody that has helped me understand that, and I want to help you understand that. Honor your emotions, let them live, let them breathe, and if you feel like there is something that's making you bad as a result of that emotion, confront it. Get it out of its hiding place. Smoke them out. Come out with your machine guns and make sure that you can handle the reasons that you're feeling that way. So one of my reasons that I'm feeling that way or felt that way was my weight. Now I'm under 200 and I'm feeling fantastic. So fucking amazing, so fucking fantastic. It took me a while to get to this place, but the way that I got to this place was acknowledging how I felt about it, honoring the emotion, analyzing what were the triggers to that emotion, and saying, what can I do about it? At the end of the day, that's what it's about. It's what you can do about it. It doesn't matter what it is in life. There's always something you can do about it. That answer may not be immediately obvious, but at the end of the day, there is something that you can do about it. The exception may be personal loss. People can experience personal loss, a death of someone, and sometimes there's nothing physically that you can do about it. But you know what you can do about it is, from an emotional standpoint, you can acknowledge even that emotion. And it's a good thing to have because that helps you remember people. Thank you.